It's not as silly as like other places. Like I think people would be surprised at the narrative of like, oh, Austin is right leaning. Most of the comedians in Mothership, like 9 out of 10, are super silly young people doing like alt comedy.
Yeah.
And that's something people don't see until they get kind of behind those doors, because there's no clips being released out of this like media black hole, right?
Right.
So you don't really see what's going on there. Like most of the door guys are super silly, like alternative people. So I think that general perception about Austin is wrong. But at the same time, sometimes I don't feel... I feel like people are in it for the wrong reasons there, maybe.
Yeah.
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 Even though I have a lot of like great friends there and stuff who aren't in it for that reason.
Totally.
Yeah.
But you're going to get that, I guess, just with the explosion.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just comedy.
This one's going to be a good one. You can't say anything without being considered a hater. And I want to be clear on this. Like, this is not hate by any means, right? I want to see everybody win. But I do want to see everybody win and be able to sustain it mentally, right? There's a phenomenon going on, and I've called it the Kill Tony effect. The process is something like we've never seen before, right? You go from, you could be someone living in a van to now being in front of 1 million followers plus every week. And not alone the pressure of it, but the exposure to so many different eyes, the instant fame, the instant eyeballs, the instant visual on you is magnified. And people come here to Austin simply for that feeling. Hell, I came here and did Kill Tony multiple times with the thoughts of being like, oh, man, that's why we do it. And to see how it's all unfolding, watching these comedians, take off and do well, I'm seeing a lot of things that maybe the public isn't seeing. Okay, let's say this. They have characters for this show, right? And once you become a star on this show, you become what character you are. If you're the yelling guy, then you're the yelling guy. If you're the the crab walk guy, you're the crab walk guy. If you're the rifter, you become said character. In Hollywood days, they used to hate that. J.J. Walker used to hate saying dynamite, but that's what made him famous. But you instantly become a character and you're no longer yourself. I don't think people are seeing that either. Let's keep going. The pressure of having to tour. You go from bars and open mics to being in front of millions of people to now touring the country, learning it in real time. And of course, you're young, you're not famous, but you're well known. I could imagine being 20 years old going through that, 30 years old going through that. And I would be in a world of trouble. I lived in Vegas from 21 to 31. I was out there wilding. So if I had the exposure of KT, I would be in trouble. But nobody's talking about this. And I love these kids, man. Like, when I see them, I'm proud of these kids. They changed their lives from doing comedy. But are they okay? I'm hoping that they're okay. It's difficult it's a lot of pressure. And if you've never been through it, and I've never been through it, but on the outside looking in, I see what's happening. Then they got to deal with the scrutiny of the internet. Like you know how Reddit is a wild place. Don't read Reddit. If you are sensitive, stay off of Reddit because they don't care. And if you do read it, it does tug at you. I've read what they've said about me, and I was like, I can't read anymore. It is a digital footprint that will last forever. Forever. But to be 1 million people every day, every week seeing me plus, and then I'm traveling around the country, and now they can bring their phones because we don't have the equipment to lock up the phones, and now they can scrutinize. It's a lot going on. And what I really hope that they put like some type of a package together for these kids, right? A way to succeed in the industry. And I know that's not their job, but I would hope that they would be able to do something like that for these kids just to make sure that they are going to be well off. They're all adults. They make their own decisions, but young, famous, it could be some problems. And more so problems than not, because you have some of the great, amazing comedians that do extremely well on the show and that take off and are doing great things. You take the good with the bad. I just want to see a structure to help these young kids to make sure they don't fall off a track. Because Casey, like nobody's been asking, like, where's Casey? Not necessarily just on KT. I'm talking about in general. Like he canceled his tour. Like all dates indefinitely. And it's health issues. So hopefully, everything is great with him. But again, nobody talks about these things. Like William just had, and that wasn't no breakdown. That was him just not doing well. But again, the character of William is you're going to yell and scream. And literally, that's the character that he is, that he plays. And I think he's a little tired of playing that character. That's what I think. But that's just me. I'm watching it, and that's just me. But again, man, I hope they have some things in place to help these young kids and older people, right? I want to see them do well. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think there is a KT effect, or do you think that it's just part of the game, right? Because you're going to have your ups, your downs. You're going to have people that are responsible, people that are not, right? Like a lot of people got their act together up in there. I've seen it, right? And I'm not going to name their names, but there's 2 individuals that worked at the spaceship. You know what I'm saying? At the spaceship, and they were drinking profusely, and they got their act together, so it can be done. I don't know if that was personal or they had an opportunity of losing something great like being able to have access to a room like that. That would definitely get me in line like a mother. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video, man. Okay? This video is serious. This is mental health and the biggest platform online right now. I'll holler at y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, I holler.